Well, hello, I'm Margaret Doslin, and thank you for joining us for this webinar. The day has finally arrived for us to learn together about the 2023 Farmers Market Nutrition Program. I'll be presenting on the first half of this training, and Sarah Elrid will be providing information on the second half of the training. Please note that throughout the webinar, we'll be using the term farmers market and farm stores interchangeably with the Farmers Market Nutrition Program. As you can see here, we have a full agenda for today, and because we're issuing the farmers market benefits electronically, it's created many considerations that we'll be reviewing today. And even though this training is for staff that are issuing farmers market benefits, the training also covers a small section on the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. In the past years, Washington WIC used paper checks to issue the Farmers Market Nutrition Program benefits to participants. In 2023, we'll be offering electronic farmers market benefits. Participants will use a quick response code at authorized farmers markets and farm stores to purchase their fresh fruits and vegetables and cut herbs. Participants will also be able to use the same QR code at the farmers market and farm stores with their monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. Let's look at how to prepare for this new and exciting upcoming season. The following steps need to be taken in order to prepare for the season. The local agency reviews and updates their Farmers Market Nutrition Program benefit issuance policy, and this is done yearly. They make the policy accessible to all staff for their reference. They also make the local agency policy accessible to participants if they were to request it. They keep the policy on file for 4 years. If the clinic plans to offer the option for participants to receive benefits at the market, they need to include procedures in their local agency policy. If staff issue benefits at the market, they must assure confidentiality. And I'm briefly touching on this topic to say you want to keep laptops and cell phones secure. If you bring hard copies of the QR code stickers with the participants' names and addresses, it must be kept secure. And the clinic may want to consider purchasing a privacy screen for the laptops. Use a secure network to access cascades, such as the MiFi or Wi-Fi that requires a password. Do not use the public Wi-Fi. Follow the requirements for issuing benefits. So screen participants of their interest and ability to use the benefits. Issue benefits up to the maximum. Provide the where and how to use the benefits and other information about the seasonal produce. Staff must not put new applicants on the program, complete certifications, or other services at the market. Only issue the benefits and provide the fruit and vegetable nutrition education at the farmers market. And the fruit and vegetable education can also be provided at another time during the participant certification. Local agency staff who issue farmers market benefits are required to do the bolded items below. So review the WIC Manual, Volume 1, Chapter 8, WIC Farmers Market Nutrition Program, and you'll find this on the WIC website. Review your local agency benefit issuance policy and view the Farmers Market Nutrition Program staff training, which is this training today. Other helpful items to review are the farmers market resources, and Sarah will be covering that in the second half of the training. Keep receipts of items purchased for farmers market programs, such as the costs of envelopes and mailing. The receipts for such items are sent along with your A-19, and you'll need to keep copies for your clinic records. Staff must also offer the farmers market to all categorically eligible participants in active status. So let's review the categories. The adult categories eligible for farmers market benefits are pregnant participants, including presumed eligible adults, breastfeeding participants, including those over 6 months postpartum who receive breastfeeding support without food benefits. Only issue the farmers market benefits to a breastfeeding participant if their child hasn't had their first birthday. And then also non-breastfeeding postpartum participants qualify. You can issue benefits through the end of the month the infant turns 6 months. The child category eligible for benefits are children 1 to 5 years of age through the end of their eligibility period. Staff issue farmers market benefits to eligible children on or after their first birthday. Infants before their first birthday aren't eligible to participate in the farmers market benefits. The Farmers Market Nutrition Program funding is only available from June 1st to October 31st, so there isn't sufficient funding for all eligible participants in Washington to receive farmers market benefits. Because of the limited funding, the benefit allocations are based on approximately 30 to 40% of the agency's eligible caseload. And due to the reduced number of participants able to receive farmers market benefits, staff need to make all attempts to distribute the farmers market benefits in a consistent and equitable manner. The agency needs to decide what steps to take to follow this policy. Some agencies use a first come, first served basis. Some agencies decide to only issue to 2 participants per family instead of 3, so that the farmers market benefits are shared with more families. Due to the limited funding, screening for eligible participants to receive benefits is really necessary. And even though the season starts on June 1st, it's best to start asking participants early on of their interest of the farmers market benefits. And this allows for staff to issue benefits in cascades beginning June 1st, giving participants the full season to use the farmers market benefits and increase the redemption rates. So ways to learn of participants' interest and ability in using the farmers market benefits is to begin a conversation about the farmers market. For example, the conversation might sound like, so we have benefits available for you to spend on Washington-grown produce at the local farmers market and farm stores. Are you interested in hearing more about this? Or have you ever visited a farmers market before? Do you know where your nearest farmers market or farm store is? Or what questions or concerns do you have about being able to use the farmers market benefits for fresh produce at local farmers markets or farm stores? If participants seem hesitant to take the farmers market benefits, let them know that they don't have to take them and that their WIC benefits won't be impacted if they don't want to participate in the farmers market, and that the benefits can actually be issued to another participant. At the end of the WIC Manual, Volume 1, Chapter 8, it shares many other ideas of how to screen participants for their interest and ability to use the farmers market benefits. The maximum amount to issue per year is $28 per participant or $84 per family, which is 3 participants. Foster children are a family of 1, and even if the family maxes out with $84, the foster child is still issued $28. The benefits are issued in cascades. So once they've been issued, the participant or caretaker can see the amount in the family's benefits by looking at the shopping list, the WIC Shopper app, or a store receipt. Please note that the grower at the market is unable to provide a store receipt. So let's take a minute to review the highlight of what participant categories receive farmers market benefits. The question I have here is, which families in this list below receive $56 for 2 participants of farmers market benefits today? And I'm going to give you a minute to just kind of look through these 4 different examples. So the first one, does the pregnant adult and a child who turned a year old yesterday but didn't have a subsequent certification receive $56 of farmers market benefits? Yes, the pregnant adult receives $28 and the child receives $28, even though the child hasn't had their subsequent certification. If they turned a year old and are still in active status, they'll receive benefits along with the pregnant adult. So how about the breastfeeding adult who receives breastfeeding support but not receiving monthly food benefits and has an 11-month-old infant? So you're unable to provide benefits to the 11-month-old in this scenario. Only the breastfeeding adult would receive $28 of benefits. Once the infant turns a year old, they could receive benefits. Do you think the breastfeeding adult with the infant who turns a year old today will receive $56 worth of farmers market benefits? Yes, the breastfeeding adult and the infant that turned 1 today will receive benefits if they are still in active status. So how about the PE adult and the foster child? This scenario is kind of tricky because the foster child is considered a family of one and will receive $28. And the PE adult is in their own family and will also receive $28. However, in Cascades, you'll need to issue the farmers market benefits separately, not as a family. So let's also discuss the scenario of a child who turns 5 years old after receiving their farmers market benefits. This child will be able to use the benefits as long as the participant stays as expired and the WIC card is still active. Just like regular benefits, the benefits are no longer available only if the participant will no longer be available if the participant is termed and there are no other active participants. Let's review a quick timeline for the farmers market season, and we'll review the timeline for the QR code in just a minute. The coordinators received an email with their allocations, and if they're not able to handle the assigned allocations, please contact the Farmers Market Nutrition Program by email. June 1st, begin issuing farmers market benefits. Consider following up each month with the participant how it went at the market using the benefits. Continue to encourage the participant to visit the farmers market and farm stores to use all their benefits. In July, near the end of the month, you'll want to assess if the agency will be able to issue all of the farmers market benefits. Staff will be able to view the balance of their allocations at any time during the season. August 1st, if the agency believes they won't be able to issue the benefits by the end of September, they'll contact the state office. And this gives the state office time to reissue to another agency. It gives the new agency time to issue to the participants, and it gives the participants time to use the benefits. September 30th is the last day for staff to issue farmers market benefits to the participant. And then October 31st is the last day participants can use their farmers market benefits. However, they will still be able to use their monthly fruit and vegetable benefits at the approved farmers market and farm stores and grocery stores. Let's move into the section on issuing QR code stickers. Let's begin by viewing a sample of the QR code stickers that will be sent to your agency. All the participants from one clinic will be grouped together. The QR code stickers come on an 8.5 by 11-inch sheets of paper with the QR code sticker on the left of the page, and on the right side will be the family ID or the foster child's participant ID, the card holder's last and first name or the foster child's last and first name, and the address. The QR codes are listed alphabetically by the participant's last name. Again, the participants are grouped together by the clinic from where they receive services. If the clinics are distributing the QR code when the participant comes into the clinic, staff match and confirm the family ID number and the name. Then staff attach the QR code to the front of the participant's WIC card. Having staff attach the QR code in the office may help decrease the chance of the QR code being lost. The QR code can also be texted, emailed, or mailed to the participant. So if you mail the QR code, you'll want to verify the participant's address. You use an opaque or security envelope, and the state has actually developed a letter that can be sent along with the QR code sticker, and you'll wrap that letter around the QR code. You'll want to write or stamp the envelope to say, "Do not forward, return to the sender," and you'll write or stamp the return address on the envelope. If the participant receives a hard copy of the QR code, so let's say they receive a sticker or maybe they receive a paper copy that's mailed to them, we strongly encourage that, if possible, for them to take a picture of the QR code with their cell phone. So let's discuss the time frame for the QR codes. April 1st of 2023 at 11:59 p.m., QR codes were assigned for each family ID with active participants. We're using this information to generate the QR code stickers, and this is the only group of individuals who will receive the QR code stickers. Only the participants who are active on the program on April 1st will have QR code stickers on the 8.5 by 11-inch sheet of papers that are going to be sent to the agency. On the next slide, we'll discuss the steps that will be taken for participants who come on the program after April 1st. In May, the QR code stickers will be delivered to the local agency. The QR codes will already be separated by clinic, and the agency distributes the QR codes to the clinic. April 2nd and beyond, the state office will run a daily report to identify new participants, so those individuals who are new after April 2nd and beyond, and the participants who have actually lost their WIC card. So even if a person took a picture of their QR code, when a participant loses a WIC card, they will need a replacement card, and they will also need a replacement QR code. The daily report will continue to be run until we no longer need to generate QR codes. And right now, since the QR codes will also be used for monthly fruit and vegetable benefits, we'll continue the report past October 31st, the end of the farmers market season, and until we no longer need to generate QR codes. The daily report generated by the state captures the new participants that will need a WIC card and individuals needing a replacement card. When a WIC card is issued, a QR code must also be issued to go with the card. The report the state office will use to generate the QR codes for the participant will list the participant ID, their name. It will provide us with a preferred method of contact, and it will also have the address, email, and number for texting if it's available. And this is the information that's going to come from what has been entered into Cascades. So beginning June 1st, the state will use the report to generate a QR code for the WIC card holder. They will send it by way of the preferred method of contact. So again, it will be the email, text, or mailed. No stickers will be generated at that point. So if the participant wants to receive the QR code in a different manner than what was selected in their preferred method of contact in Cascades, have the participant or the staff call Cascade support. If phone has been selected as their preferred method, Cascade support will contact them by phone to learn how the participant would like to receive the QR code. If no contact has been selected as their preferred method, we would like the local staff to contact Cascade support and work with the participant to find a way for them to receive a QR code. Once Cascade support has issued the QR code to the participant, Cascade's support will document in Cascade's family alert screen that the QR code was created and sent to the participant. The participant should have the new QR code within 24 hours. And just to note that local staff don't need to keep track of new participants or participants who lost their WIC card. So just a quick summary. In May, you'll receive QR code stickers at the agency, and this is with all participants who are active on April 1st, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. June 1st and beyond, the state office generates the QR codes, not stickers, for participants that come on the program beginning April 2nd and beyond. So that's new participants and participants that have lost their WIC card and will need a new QR code. Then after the farmers market season, the QR code continues to be used for monthly fruit and vegetable benefits at the authorized farmers market and farm stores. The state office will continue to generate the QR code for new participants and participants who lost their WIC card. So providing the QR code to the participant doesn't mean that farmers market benefits are available for the participant to use right at that moment. Staff must issue the benefits in Cascades. Once that step occurs, the participant can use the QR code at the authorized farmers market and farm stores. However, before issuing farmers market benefits in Cascades, staff must see personal ID of the participant, parent, guardian, caretaker, or proxy. And if the participant is in the clinic, staff have the person show their WIC ID and card folder. Or if you're issuing remotely, we're still waiting to hear from FNS on this issue with the post-PHE waiver policies. I'll be going into our Cascades testing database in a moment to show you how to issue benefits in Cascades. And since you're all familiar with how to issue monthly benefits, we're going to spend our time today issuing farmers market benefits. So before we go into the screens, I'd like to share information on transfers and the foster child, and then move into Cascades. So let's look at the information on transfers. A participant that transfers will have their benefits go with the participant. Benefits are added to the receiving family's benefits unless they already have received the maximum farmers market benefits for the year. Even if the receiving clinic isn't participating in farmers market nutrition program, the benefits will go with the transferring participant. Transfer families, the benefits stay with the family. And then transfer out of state, you would want to document that they receive farmers market benefits on the transfer card, and this will prevent them from overissuance of farmers market benefits. And if they haven't used any of the benefits, you could actually void and possibly allow them to receive benefits in the other state they go to. The voided benefits would go back into the clinic funds for where you have issued those benefits from. You'll find the information we're reviewing in this slide and the next slide in resources. This table shares what happens for the participant who hasn't been issued farmers market benefits when they transfer to another family. Depending on the farmers market benefits issued status of the receiving families will depend on if the farmers market benefits can be issued. So we're assuming the receiving clinic is participating in farmers market. So on this table, the transferring participant has not been issued farmers market benefits. The receiving family had no farmers market benefit issued. Then once the participant transfers, they could issue benefits for the family, and up to the 3 participants could receive farmers market benefits. Partial farmers market benefits issued, so only maybe 1 or 2 participants. Once this participant transfers, if they haven't issued to 3 individuals in the receiving family, the system would still allow you to issue the benefits to the transferring child. Maximum farmers market benefits here were issued, and because the receiving family has already issued the maximum amount, you could not issue the farmers market benefits to the transferring child. So this table gets a little trickier. It shares what happens when the transferring participant already has farmers market benefits issued before they transfer. So depending on the status of the receiving family will be the deciding factor for if the farmers market benefits transfer with the participant. So in this scenario, the transferring participant has received benefits. If they transfer to the receiving family who has no farmers market benefits, then their benefits, whether they're full or partial, if they have used some benefits before transferring, it will go into the receiving family's benefits. Or if the receiving family has full or partial farmers market benefits, this will depend on if it causes the family to go over the maximum of 3 participants receiving benefits. Or if they've had that maximum farmers market benefits issued, then they will not be able to have the benefits transfer with them, and the remaining amount goes back to the issuing clinic. When a foster child transfers, because the child is a family of 1, it doesn't matter if the receiving family has been allocated the full amount. The foster child will always bring their benefits with them. If the foster child is selected on the family carousel, only the foster child appears on the issue farmers market food instrument screen. The foster child is a family of one. They have their own card and $28 worth of benefits. The food benefits will remain associated to the issuing clinic, even though the child has transferred. You don't want to void the foster child's benefits, even if the clinic isn't participating in the farmers market nutrition program. These benefits will be available for the foster child. So now let's move into looking at Cascades. Oh, one more screen. Okay, let's do a quick summary. Transferring participant, do they have farmers market benefits issued? So let's consider again, just a summary of consider the receiving family. Has the family member been issued the maximum amount of $84 or 3 participants? Is it a foster child that's transferring? They'll always bring their benefits with them, even if the receiving family has been issued the maximum amount of farmers market benefits. All right, now we're going to actually move into the Cascade. So we're going to stop screen sharing here. I'm going to just bring up a few documents that I'm going to need, and we will reshare. You'll be able to see Cascades. Before I issue benefits today in Cascades, I'd like to show you where staff will be able to go to see the agency allocation funds. And you can check this at any time during the farmers market season. The funds will change instantly once the farmers market benefits have been issued to the participant. So we'll show you this path here. You start in operations and you will go down into define farmers market season. Okay, so on this screen, what you have, and this is a sample, our clinic here is Mary Bridge, the main, and across the row here, you'll see, and I think I want to start with the maximum amount they received is $6,000. But what has been issued up to this point is $483.50. That leaves them with a balance of $5,516.50. This is the area you're going to want to keep an eye on to see where you're at as to how many funds you have left to issue. And again, the end date is going to be the end of the season. So I'm going to cancel. We'll come back to the screen to look and see how it changes over time. So in Cascades, I'm going to go to my participant here a minute. We have 3 new screens with Farmers Market. And I wish they were a little bit larger, but they are found under Issue Benefit. And you'll see Issue Farmers Market Food Instrument, Farmers Market Food Instrument List, and Return Remaining Farmers Market Benefits. So those are our 3 new screens that we're going to be exploring today. I have a family here of 4 children. We're going to go into the first screen of Issue Farmers Market Food Instrument. And we're just going to take a look at it in a minute. What happens is because I have 4 people in my family, Cascades already knows that you're going to only be able to issue to 3 family members. So it's telling you that farmers market issuance will be reduced to the total maximum benefit per family, which we know is only 3 family members. You just say, okay, it's just letting you know. So what we have here as you go across is automatically the check mark is here. What I will tell you is even though all 4 of them have a check mark, only 3 of these family members will get the farmers market benefits. The category is listed, the participant's name is listed, the minimum amount that they can receive, and the maximum amount that they can receive. Those 2, the minimum and maximum amounts, are set by the state office. And then you'll see the amount over on the right-hand side, the amount to issue per individual. Underneath is the redemption period, and it gives you one date, and this date will be after 6/1 of 2023, because we can't issue benefits until June. And then it goes to the end of October, the 31st, which is the last day that farmers market benefit season goes till. The total amount to issue is listed there. So we know that only $84 worth of benefits, or 3 participants, are going to be able to receive farmers market benefits. And then it provides a note. And again, it's telling you that it's going to reduce the amount here so that only 3 of the family members will be provided benefits. So you don't have to uncheck anything. However, if you knew that you wanted one child not to receive benefits, you could go ahead and uncheck. And then that would be the child that would not receive the farmers market benefits. But I'll just go ahead and show you how this works. Again, it's giving me that message. All you need to do is say issue. And I am providing these remotely today, so I'm going to use RBI. And it will pop me to the next screen, but I want to go back to issue farmers market benefits so that you can see what that screen looks like. Again, it told me that they were already issued to this family, so that's a message you'll see once you've issued to the maximum amount. And what happened here is your check boxes are grayed out, and the amount to issue per individual is grayed out. And the reason all 4 of them are grayed out is because you can no longer issue any more farmers market benefits. They have had the maximum amount that this family receives. You'll see down here that the total amount to issue is now 0, and the maximum amount of farmers market benefits were already issued to this family or to each eligible participant. All right, let's go ahead and go to the farmers market food instrument list. All right, if you look at the range, you can do exact, range, or all. We're going to go ahead and search with all. And the way this is a little bit different is that in the food instrument, when you typically look at the food instrument list, those foods are usually grouped as a family. But what happens with farmers market is they're individual. These are individual issuance that is taking place. So when you go to the screen to see what's on the screen, you'll actually see the participant's name is listed on each one of those screens or rows of issuance. So here again, instead of seeing the vendor's name, you'll see the farmer's market information here. You'll see that the food item is a subcategory of the farmer's market benefits, and the quantity is $28 with a unit of measure of dollars. You can also see the status of this is issued. So that's the information that's provided here. I'm going to cancel and go back out. And I am going to actually select that row, and I'm going to void it so that you can see what this looks like. And when you void, it's going to want you to give a reason. And these are reasons that are standard in Cascades. More than likely, the client moved or returned would be the reason for that. And so we're going to go ahead and select that and say void. And so now what you can see is the status of those benefits. So you can see that it was voided, and the date they were issued, the date it was voided, and the reason as the client moved or returned. If you go back to issue farmers market food instruments, okay, it's telling me it's going to reduce it. What happened now is you see we have two check marks again, which means you can still issue $28 worth of farmers market benefits to this family. Only one of these children will actually get the $28. Again, if you had a preference, you could uncheck the checkbox, but they are available to issue. You can see down under the redemption, it's showing here, you still have $28 left for this family. So we'll go ahead. I'm just going to say issue again. I'm not choosing a family. All right. So now, again, if you searched, you're going to see there was this voided ones, and then they issued benefits again. And this would be, this would be the same participant. So they chose the same participant to receive those benefits. All right, now we're going to go to a new family. Grab my family here. And in this family, what we're looking at, we'll be looking at the screen for the partial or the return remaining benefits. And what happens is that sometimes our participants use part of their benefits, and then for some reason they decide they aren't going to use the rest, and they request to have those returned to us. And so whenever you have somebody that has used part of their benefits, then you would go to this screen instead of using the screen that we just used to void. The screen we just used, those participants had the full farmers market benefits still available. In this scenario, our participants have only partially benefits available. Okay. So what you can see here is the returned quantity. Let's start by looking up at the I always do this wrong. Let's look at the farmers market food instrument list first. So it tells me the maximum amount of the benefits were already issued to the family. So we'll go through each of these. They don't have any left to be issued. And if you come down and you do a search, here you'll see that they were issued and the date that they were issued. And then going back to the return remaining benefit, all you need to do at that point is, if you only want one person to have their benefits, their $8 returned, you could just do the checkbox. If you wanted both returned, you could check both of them and then hit save. Okay, now you can see there's no quantity left for returning. Going back now, we can see that they had redeemed $28 here, $20 here, and they returned the $8. Okay. All right, let's see if we have anything else to cover here. Let's go back then and look at a participant who transfers. So we're going to take a look. You might want to look at the transfer table that we just covered, and that again can be found in resources in this training. We're going to be transferring one child who already has benefits, farmers market benefits issued. So I'll find my family here. Okay, so here's my child that has had benefits issued. We're going to go up and actually now transfer that child. And this family I'm transferring to actually had their benefits also issued for farmers market. Just have to make sure I'm choosing the correct child here. Oops. Okay, so let's take a look at the information. What do you think, looking at the table? Who do you think their information will transfer? So let's look at this a minute. So they have, let's see, they have, before they transfer, I have to go to the top. Before they transfer, there's $56 worth of benefits. The amount that's being transferred, I think my screen is just a little bit big here. Okay, so the amount, so this is for the family that received the farmers market benefits. This is the amount of benefits that's going to be transferred. And I wanted to go over to the right-hand side. The family that is the receiving family, they have $56 worth of benefits. So what is your answer? What do you think? Do you think it will transfer over? Let's go ahead and say okay. Circling here a minute. It's thinking. There we go. Okay. Just make sure we have the right family in here. And it is asking me to transfer. Sorry, we're going to go back up. Okay, there's my child that transferred. We'll go on to issue benefits. We'll search all. And we'll see that the benefits that came across. Let's go up and see about the issue farmers market instruments. And let's see if we can see if there's any that need to be issued. Oh, already looks like we've received it all. So here you can see that all three of them have received the benefits. The child that transferred, they received their $28. So this family now has the maximum amount issued. Sarah is now going to share other topic areas for the farmers market.
Well, thank you so much, Margaret, for the first half of your presentation. So my name is Sarah Allard. I will be presenting the second portion of today's training. First, we will discuss what to share with participants when it comes to using the benefits. So let's get started. We have the following materials available to share to help you educate participants on how to use the benefits. This material is available in 17 languages. First, there is the Farmers Market Nutrition Program brochure. It's titled WIC and Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program, and it's displayed here on the slide. There is also a participant PowerPoint titled Using Your WIC Fruit and Vegetable Benefits at the Farmers Markets and Farm Stores. The QR code participant handout is also available. This is titled How to Use Your WIC QR Code. The Farmers Market Nutrition webpage is also available. This has a list of approved farmers markets and farm stores with locations and hours listed. I'll share more information on where to find and how to share this material later on in the training. And we will let you know when the farmers market material is available at the Fulfillment Center. In the meantime, you can use the Farmers Market website, and there's also the resources with this training in the Learning Center. The following information is available to share with participants and caregivers. Share the dollar value of the farmers market benefits. Also share with them when they can use their farmers market benefits. So this will be June 1st through October 31st. Let them know to look for authorized growers. They will display this blue poster here. And also let them know what produce they are able to buy. So it will be locally grown fresh fruits and vegetables and herb produce. Remind them that the produce is meant for the participant. Let them know that they are able to use a combination of farmers market benefits, monthly WIC fruit and vegetable benefits, SNAP, cash, debit, credit, or market tokens. I'll share more information about the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits later in this training. Let them know that they cannot exchange the farmers market benefits for cash. No change or tokens are provided. Also let them know that the farmers market benefits cannot be used at the grocery store or wholesale stores. Share with the participant that they can see the farmers market benefits, like they can view their benefits now. So they can see it on the WIC Shopper app. They can also see it on their grocery store receipt and the printed shopping list that they receive from their WIC clinic. I have the shopping list example posted here on the slide. If you notice at the bottom of the list highlighted in blue, that is where they will see the farmers market benefits. Let the participant know that the farmers market growers and farm stores cannot provide a receipt like a grocery store can. Now let's discuss shopping using the QR code. We have developed a participant handout that you can find in the resources, and then it will also be available in the Fulfillment Center later on. So we'll take a closer look at this handout. So the first step, the participant is going to look for an authorized farm store or farmers market using the WIC Shopper app. They can also go to the farmers market webpage as well and see a list of the locations and hours. The participant is going to double check that they have a copy of the QR code. We strongly recommend the participant take a picture of the QR code and save it to their phone. When they are at the market, they are going to look for an authorized grower, so they'll look for a grower displaying that blue poster. The participant will then select their produce. The grower is going to scan the participant's QR code with the grower's mobile smart device, and the grower will enter the amount of the purchase into the mobile smart device and share the amount with the participant. The participant will then enter their WIC card 4-digit PIN. The amount will get removed from their farmers market benefits. This screen shows the grower's smart device, and I will make this a little bigger so we can take a closer look. The price of the purchase is in black, and the participant's benefits is in red, and this includes the farmers market benefits and the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits combined. If the participant doesn't have enough benefits to cover the full cost of the produce, like in this example, here's how to handle that. The participant can use SNAP or cash to pay the difference. They can also use credit or debit to pay the difference, but this depends on the grower's capabilities. The participant can also return the produce that the benefits will not cover. The grower can also modify the price of the purchase as well. Share with the participant to report lost or stolen WIC cards with issued farmers market benefits. We can replace the WIC card and the QR code. The QR code by itself is not useful. The participant's WIC card PIN is needed in order for the benefits to be redeemed. If a WIC card is deactivated for any reason, a new QR code will be issued. WIC staff and participants need to contact Cascade support to replace QR codes. This is the fastest way to get a code. Once the QR code is replaced, the original QR code is deactivated and can't be used for transactions. A deactivated QR code can't be used even if the original PIN is known. I'll provide more information for contacting Cascade support later in this training. So we've talked about the farmers market benefits so far. Now let's talk about how the monthly cash value benefits happen and how this will play into a participant shopping at authorized farmers markets, farm stores, and grocery stores. For simplicity, I will be using the term monthly fruit and vegetable benefits instead of cash value benefits. All participants will have the opportunity to spend their monthly fruit and vegetable benefits at any authorized farmers markets or farm stores using their QR code. The monthly fruit and vegetable benefits are not dependent on the farmers market nutrition program season. Participants can begin using the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits at the farmers market or farm store starting June 1st, and it is going to be available year-round. The same purchasing steps apply for using monthly fruit and vegetable benefits as for the farmers market benefits. Fresh herbs are available to buy with the farmers market benefits, but not for the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. If a participant has farmers market benefits and the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits, tell them to use the farmers market benefits to buy the fresh herbs and use the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits for the fruits and vegetables. The monthly fruit and vegetable benefits do not allow the herbs, but the system will not stop the transaction. Monthly fruit and vegetable benefits can still be used at the grocery store using the WIC card like normal. The QR code cannot be used at the grocery store. The farmers market benefits will be used first until depleted, then the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits will automatically be used after. If there are not enough benefits to cover the cost of a purchase, the participant can pay the difference. When the participant does not have enough farmers market benefits during a transaction, the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits will automatically be used if available. If a participant does not want to use their monthly fruit and vegetable benefits at the farmers market or farm store, they can look at their farmers market benefits by going to the WIC Shopper app or looking at a store receipt or looking at the shopping list. At the farmers market, they would need to make sure that they do not spend more than the available farmers market benefits that they have. Next, we will look at some examples of how a participant might use their farmers market benefits and monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. In this first scenario, Jenna goes to the farmers market in town. She has $28 of farmers market benefits. At one grower, she spends $4, and at a second grower, she spends $8. So Jenna spent a total of $12 that day, meaning she has $16 left to spend of her farmers market benefits. The next month, Jenna goes to the farmers market again with the $16 of benefits that she has left. At one grower, she spends $9, and at a second grower, she spends $7, meaning Jenna has spent $16 that day, and that also means that she spent a total of $28 of her farmers market benefits, and she has no farmers market benefits left. In the second scenario, Jenna goes to the farmer's market the following month. She doesn't have any farmer's market benefits left. However, she does have $44 of monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. At one grower, she spends $7, and at the second grower, she spends $12. So she spent a total of $19 at the farmer's market that day. And she also has $25 left to spend of her monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. She decides to stop at the grocery store on her way home from the market. She spends $9.57 on fruits and vegetables that she was not allowed to buy at the farmer's market. She bought a pineapple and frozen vegetables at the grocery store. So she has a total remaining balance of $15.43 of her monthly fruit and vegetable benefits, and she can spend that any way she would like that month. She can go to the farmer's market, farm store, or grocery store, or a combination. In this third scenario, Alicia goes to the farmer's market. She has $7 of her farmer's market benefits, and she has $12 of her monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. She selects $10 worth of fresh fruits and vegetables. $7 of her farmer's market benefits are removed, but because she did not have enough farmer's market benefits to cover the full purchase, and she still owes $3 is automatically removed from her monthly fruit and vegetable benefits. So she has $9 left of her monthly fruit and vegetable benefits remaining for the month, and she can spend that however she would like at the farmer's market, farm store, or grocery store. Okay, so I will summarize what we've discussed so far. At authorized farmers markets and farm stores, participants can use a combination of farmers market benefits, monthly fruit and vegetable benefits, SNAP, cash, debit, credit, or market tokens. Participants can use the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits year-long at authorized farmers markets and farm stores starting June 1st. A participant does not need to have received farmers market benefits to use the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits at the farm store or farmers market. The farmers market benefits will be used first, then the monthly fruit and vegetable benefits will be used second when a participant is using both benefits during a purchase. The same QR code will be used for both types of benefits. Excuse me. The same QR code will be used for both types of benefits. Excuse me. WIC staff or participants can call Cascade support to replace lost or damaged QR codes. Taking a picture of the QR code is the best way to save it. Not only do we want to promote locally grown produce, but we also want participants to grow in their knowledge on how to select, store, and prepare produce and establish lifelong healthy behaviors. So let's move into the topic of nutrition education next. Staff is required to offer nutrition education to all participants who receive farmers market benefits. This can meet a second education contact. The nutrition education must be about fruits and vegetables beyond how to use the farmers market benefits in order for it to count as a second education contact. The nutrition education is required to be completed during the certification in which a farmers market benefits were issued. So you can share fruit and vegetable information at a participant's certification, second, or high-risk nutrition education visit. If you provide fruit and vegetable education during the certification, you will still need to complete a second contact. So this will count as a second contact for participants who are not considered high risk. But for the high-risk participants, the RD can offer information about fruits and vegetables at the RD appointment and also address the participants' nutrition risks. The methods for educating participants on fruits and vegetables can be done remotely or in person. the nutrition education can be completed individually or in a group class. The participant can complete a WIC Health lesson to meet this requirement. The lesson is titled Be Healthy with Veggies and Fruits. This lesson is found in the Choosing Healthy Foods topic section. This now counts as a nutrition education for pregnant, breastfeeding, postpartum, and child participants. Let the participant know that this lesson is not Washington specific and does not contain information about QR codes. It does include good tips for selecting and eating produce. Explore with the participant how they include fruits and veggies in their meals. You can encourage the participants to increase their daily servings and to try seasonal options of fruits and veggies. You can provide information about fruits and vegetables, including selecting, buying, preparing, seasoning, or storing fruits and vegetables. Staff will document the fruit and vegetable education contact in a brief note. Include abbreviations per your clinic's policy or practice. This information is most likely very familiar, but let's discuss what needs to be documented in the participant's file. I'm going to share an example of a nutrition note as I share the different components of the note in a care plan. First, document the appointment type as the title. In my example, I have documented nutrition education individual / farmers market nutrition program. Next, document information offered, shared, or discussed about the topic. In my example, I have documented that I discussed tips for storing produce to help them last longer. I also provided a handout. Also include the participant or caregiver's thoughts and feelings about the topic. The caregiver in my example originally expressed feeling concerned about storing fruits and vegetables bought at the farmer's market, as she had heard they spoil more quickly. After educating the caregiver on produce storage, she expressed feeling more confident in fruits and vegetable storage and is excited about trying a new variety of fruits and vegetables from the farmer's market. Be sure to update the participant goal if a goal was set. In my example, a goal was set. The caregiver's goal was to plan on going to the farmer's market and planning to store produce per my advice and education. Share additional information for future support or follow-up. In my example, staff will follow up how the caregiver is storing produce and will continue to discuss including new fruits and vegetable varieties in the next appointment in August. Be sure to document the nutrition education topic discussed and mark as complete in the individual care plan nutrition education screen. In my example, I marked the food preparation / storage topic. I marked it as done individually and I marked it as complete. Staff can offer supportive educational handouts as well as nutrition education. Become familiar with the fruit and vegetable materials available. Ask if they would like a handout and share the different format options so they can get a physical paper copy. They can get a link to the material. It can also be mailed to the participant for remote services. Please remember, giving or mailing a handout and not having a discussion with the participant does not count as a nutrition education contact. Now let's discuss the materials you can use to support nutrition education and how to find these resources. A flyer has been developed to show all of the educational materials available from the Fulfillment Center for the Farmers Market Nutrition Program season. You can look at Memo 2023-38 for more information. The Farmers Market brochure, shown here, can also be printed directly from the Farmers Market website, and it's available in 17 languages. I would recommend reviewing this flyer and exploring your options. Think about the needs of your clinic and plan ahead. Which languages will you need to provide? Will your participants prefer hard or electronic copies? A large number of children's books are also available from the Fulfillment Center. This can be a great way for children and parents to become more interested in eating fresh fruits and vegetables and going to the farmer's market. We have a book that's new this year. It's titled At the Farmer's Market. It's shown here on the slide. This could be a great book to consider ordering, and I would recommend considering ordering more children's books for the upcoming season. Another farmer's market material is the WIC Shopper app. Encourage the participant to use the WIC Shopper app if they are able to. The WIC Shopper app will have a list of the authorized farmers markets and farm stores. There will also be a farmers market button as well that will lead the participant to farmers market materials. And they can also look at the benefit list with the amount of fruit and vegetable benefits and farmers market benefits that they have available. Okay, let's touch on QR code security. Complete the following upon receiving a shipment of farmers market QR codes. First, you're going to verify the QR codes received by sending an email to the farmers market team. I have the email listed here. Contact the state farmers market team right away if there are any problems with your QR codes. Keep QR codes in a secure locked location when not being issued to participants. Think of how you are currently storing your WIC cards when it comes to QR code security. Now let's discuss the notification of participants' rights. The Farmers Market Nutrition Program participants have the option to file a complaint. They can also request the instructions for the complaint process. The Farmers Market Nutrition Program brochure has information for participants on how to file a complaint. The complaint form can be found in the Farmers Market Nutrition Program policy, so that will be Volume 1, Chapter 8. The local agency needs to keep a copy of the complaint form on file for 4 years. Now let's discuss next steps. If you are completing this training in a group, please complete a group documentation form. To prepare for the farmers market season, WIC staff will need to look at the Farmers Market Nutrition Program policy. Again, that was Volume 1, Chapter 8. They will also need to review their local agency benefit issuance policy. Review the staff and participant resources discussed in this training, and review Memo 2023-38 for the available nutrition education material. Start screening participants to determine who is interested in the farmers market benefits as well. Okay, well, we would like you to know that you and your participants are supported by the Cascade Support team. Cascade Support will now offer additional hours to meet the needs of the Farmers Market Nutrition Program from June 1st through October 31st. Please note the additional hours on the slide. This is to help support participants, growers, and vendors along with WIC staff. They can help participants with QR codes, and they can support growers and vendors during weekend hours. When a participant is needing a new copy of their QR code, calling Cascade Support will offer the quickest results. For example, if a participant goes to the farmer's market and forgot to bring a picture of her QR code, she can call Cascade Support, and they would be able to email or text her a copy of her QR code. For general Cascade Support, clinic staff needs to contact Cascade Support during the regular business hours, Monday through Friday. I included the contact information for your reference. You can pass the phone number along to the participants. They can also get a hold of Cascade Support by calling the number on the back of their WIC card. Lastly, I know many of us speak with Cascade Support on a weekly or daily basis, so I thought it would be a nice touch to include their faces along with their names. We have listed an email here for any future questions regarding this training. This concludes our training. Margaret and I would like to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to complete this training. Thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.